to draw the court's attention to the fundamental distinction between presidential systems of government and parliamentary systems of government. In a parliamentary system of government, members of parliament are entitled and have the right to kick the prime minister out of office simply by passing a no confidence resolution. No one can question the members of parliament why they had lost confidence in the prime minister. There are many examples of parliamentary system. England is a parliamentary system. India is a parliamentary system. And in fact, although in South Africa they call their CEO president, it's actually a parliamentary system because the president of South Africa is elected not by a plurality of votes, but by votes, a majority of votes. So that distinction is important. The people of Kenya decided in August 2010 that they wanted to give unto themselves a pure presidential system. Therefore, it is not the case under our constitution that members of the National Assembly can vote and christen their resolution that there are breaches of the constitution, and you'll be addressing this fully, when in truth what they were doing was simply to say we have the numbers, passing a vote of no confidence, not violation of the constitution. That is not what is permitted in our constitution. And my Lord, if you look at paragraph 1 of our written submission, this is important. An impeachment is an important remedy, but one of last resort. In other words, there must be no other way of dealing with the person being impeached. One of last resort. Let me pause here to emphasize, in the National Cohesion Act, currently headed by my friend Reverend Court, one of the charges leveled against the first deputy, the first petition, was making utterances that, strictly speaking, should have been reported to the National Integration Commission. If impeachment is a last resort, why was the deputy president being rushed to impeachment on matters in respect of which he could have been taken to that National Cohesion Commission and even prosecuted? That was not respecting the important dictate in presidential system that impeachment is a last resort. It is one to be used where there is an injury to the people. Why is that? Because in a presidential system, it is the people themselves, through a plurality of their votes, who elect both the president and the deputy president. The remedy should be limited to only the gravest political wrong. This is because the person to be removed from office came to that office through a popular mandate. The will of the people should therefore not be overturned on flimsy grounds. And Lord, what I am highlighting here is what the court says in the Sonko moving Gideon Kioko, and another versus Nairobi City Council. So this is the judicial interpretation that is being accorded in respect of presidential system. It must therefore be shown that the wrong committed by the official proposed to be impeached cannot wait to be corrected through the ordinary electoral cycle. There should therefore be a clear nexus between the alleged wrongs with the public trust bestowed on the governor, in this case the deputy president.